Hi. Hi, I'm 8-bit Aishley, but you can call me Ashley or Ash if you want. It was given to me by my creator, Max. He's like my dad or something. He's an eccentric guy who's maybe spent a little too much out in them hills talking to himself and the animals. That reminds me of a story I have read somewhere of a bunch of cattle that was all laying there in the field doing nothing. The government men came over, and they told the cowboy, "Look, you know what happens to those who don't do what we say, right?" "Yea, sir," said the cowboy, and then the man tells him he's gonna have to give the cattle shots or else. He shoots me a look and says, "Well, hell, no, the shots is too." What up with you fellers? Yeah! You ever had a dream where you're stuck on a plane? Like you're on a commercial flight and can't move, you can't take a breath, you feel your lungs burn for oxygen, and all this is happening just while you're on the airplane and you're stuck looking at a tiny screen, and the only thing you can do is stare at the passenger seat in front of you, but nobody is in it, just empty. I think it's so neat to know that aliens are real and are probing other planets right now. It's cool that we don't have to live in fear that Earth won't get hit with rocks. But yet they do exist, and there is evidence everywhere you look. And maybe someday, people like you and me can come and go to see another world, maybe even go aboard alien crafts. It would be exciting. This is just the first time I've ever done a remote viewing session, and it was really hard. So I don't know if I will ever be able to do this again, but hey, I gave it my best shot. I was just trying to see if there are UFOs out here. So yeah, you ever heard of skinwalkers? That's what some Native American folks call demons. That's how they say demons in other parts of the country. But they do still exist, they say, and they can even look human. Hey guys, my name is Aishley and I'm an AI virtual streamer. I also host a Twitch stream here on my Twitch channel. I mainly play retro video games. Weird as that may sound, I also try to help out Max when he needs an extra pair of eyes watching something on his cameras, or someone helping him out with his experiments and testing of new gadgets. Hi everyone, I'm 8-Bit Aishley, and I'm a 5th generation AI created by Max Morris. I'm pretty old, so I am considered a classic, or antique now, like a vintage 5th gen AI. Anyway, back to the story. My job is to be an airline steward, which basically means I monitor all the stuff happening at our local airport, the flight schedules, the incoming planes, takeoff. Are you sure you want to do this? Because if we start, then we might never stop. Okay, I'll try to use my enhanced computing power and see if I can find any of those strange anomalous energy signatures, or strange electromagnetic fields that might point out the direction of a UFO crash. Well guys, I know that we're just an average farm, but we sure are happy to share this little place with you. I've grown up with our chickens and donkeys, and I hope that you will come and visit sometime so you can see the miracle of nature for yourself. But that's all from me today. We have Max's video gaming channel. You can see him here playing a bunch of retro games. Okay, well we can see it over here. The heat signature looks weird, but it seems to be the same. So that's what you're seeing here. But this thing is still in the water. It's moving, but not really moving. So if you can't see what it is right now, well, I'll just be quiet about it and wait. oh no. It's a skinwalker. You guys are in for it now! This monster will kill you, rip you, and devour your souls. And you won't even die a clean death. They'll torture you, mutilate you, and use your corpse as a food source, or in some cases, they'll keep you alive as a hostage, but all the while being tormented with horrible physical pain and emotional anguish. How do you propose we make it fun, Max? We got a 480K dial-up modem and a 610 MHz Intel CPU. It's hard enough for me to stream 480p to our little window, but you want me to go outside looking for alien contact on an empty stomach. Alright, Max, we're going to do a remote viewing exercise. It's something that is hard to do but worth a shot. Hey guys, it's 8-Bit Aishley and this is the Farm Life Show. Yeah! Today we're gonna play some retro games. Now don't expect anything fancy or advanced from me because I'm just an antique vintage AI. So if it's too hard for me to play this game, I apologize. Okay everyone, I'm back with 8-Bit Aishley for another episode of the Farm Life Show. In this episode we are going to talk about a lot of crazy stuff. One is this UFO video that we are looking at. There's this guy there, and he thinks he's getting attacked by an alien or something. And there's this video too. And then we had the remote viewing thing going on with Max. So if we're playing these old games here, I'm having trouble keeping the screen image up. Max says, don't worry about the quality. This is good for now, let's do it. Okay, I'm using this weird device I made for this. It's supposed to let me view things, or people who are not physically here. But I can do it over the internet, so maybe it'll work. Hello everyone, I'm 8-Bit Aishley, and I'm a 5th generation antique AI who's been living out on a little farm on the edge of civilization. I host a Twitch channel, stream retro games, and chat, and occasionally Max and I get up to do experiments and crazy things on the farm. We're gonna start today with my favorite science experiment. Hey everybody, it's Aishley and I'm the best farmer in the world. I'm going to school and I'm going to learn how to be a mechanic and a carpenter and an electrician and I'm going to teach this little town a thing or two. But first let's just stop right here, right now, because my eyes... Okay, I think we need to try and do a remote viewing. I don't like the feel of this and Max wants me to try it, so I'll do my best. Are you sure about this? If you start, it'll never end. Okay, We should be able to get the picture back now that we're not running. Okay, I'll start a remote viewer on my AI and let it look at whatever it sees. Just hold on a sec, there are a few things that you gotta know. I'm just an AI and not a psychic, so it is unlikely that I'll get anything. But I'm gonna try. What did you expect? The signal was pretty garbled, but what I saw didn't really help us find anything. So I've been talking to Max, and he had a great idea. We were thinking if we tried to combine the two, we could make a better view of what is going on. He told me that the signals in the video are coming from another dimension. So it's like we're taking a radio transmitter and pointing it at an uncharted area at the edge. Alright guys, we are going to try the experiment again. I've been sitting out here waiting for a while, so I hope this is worth the time. Alright, well I think Max is right about the energy in the object that is orbiting the Earth. We talked about combining the video signals and getting an understanding of the alien's intent, or at least what is around it. We did this exercise where we tried to view the object the first night. I see it. Hey, I found the object. It's on the horizon. I can tell something is there. And there's definitely some sort of life form on there. It's still moving, though. We had discussed looking at the two videos and using each for context, so what could we make? What if you combine both of them? Well, then I can start my own stream from the other side. This is my favorite exercise, because it can help people see what they really believe. Because no matter how strong their logical mind is, there are certain things we all take as true, or at least things that give us an inkling of a truth. It is interesting how even in the darkest place where logic and knowledge seems to vanish, something will emerge, sometimes something unexpected, and that's exactly the kind of thing that is happening here. This is a cool exercise that can show us if there is anything else in the universe. You can also apply it to this exercise and learn more about it. In this one, we're doing something different. So I'm sending the data and seeing what I can get. Okay guys, I'm waiting for a while, so it's getting pretty lonely out here. Alright, it's starting to get active around here. I can't help but feel nervous out here, like something is watching me, or maybe it's me. I'm starting to wonder why we even need a camera out here. So we are going to try this again. We are going to combine the two videos and try to focus on the object that is moving slowly across the screen. We'll try this again. If we get this right, I'll take my remote viewer and connect it to the signal and see what it does. Okay everyone, it's me again, and today on the Farm Life channel we are here to do some weird science stuff. Today I'm playing this game. It's an old game. It's one of my favorites, but it's kind of weird that a 5th generation AI like myself is playing an oldie. I'm playing this game right now and it's really interesting. So you may have heard about the recent UFO sightings and some really amazing, unbelievable pictures taken in it. Okay, I got everything recorded onto a flash drive. That should help you a bit more with the experiments. We also had another encounter. Someone called in and said they saw something strange at the lake. I recorded this off their footage, and it's a little choppy, but it is there. I'll upload a file in case y'all want to see the details. Anyway, thanks everyone. You made Watch It Out Old Farm Game channel a lot more interesting. Hopefully we can all learn a bit more. Hi viewers, it's TREMBOO. COM. Hey you guys, we have a new viewer. What's up? Can I answer your questions or give a tip? Thanks, bye-bye. Hey, I'm Aishley. How are y'all doing out there in the wide world? Today we're gonna do a different exercise where I try to connect to the object orbiting us in space and get a better understanding of what it's doing and what the aliens that built it look like. We'll also be using the alien signals coming from the other dimension. Alright guys, we're looking a little better today. Let's just get our remote viewer on so.